I was born in Columbus, Georgia on February the 26th, 1935, with the name of Robison Brown III. I wished that I had been born a girl, and in time those feelings grew stronger and stronger. I remember crying myself to sleep at night with that thought and becoming angry at God that He didn't make me a girl. Later in life, I knew that lashing out against God was very wrong. I prayed for forgiveness, and He did forgive me. I even gave the girl that was trapped in my body a name, Mary Beth. Of course, I had to hide Mary Beth from my parents. In 1993, I came to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to live in my parents' home. I could dress like Mary anytime I wanted to because I was the only one living in the house. It was so very great to live in the house and dress as Mary without being put down for it, but I didn't have the nerve to go out of the house dressed like her. June 12, 2001 was the happiest day of my life. It ended so many years of deep sadness and frustration. On that date, my best friend in this world picked me up at my house and took me to the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. I got my name changed legally from Robison Brown to Mary Beth Brown.
I really admire her at her age, living in a rather conservative southern city and being willing to change her lifestyle, her mode of dress, and have her name changed and insist that people treat her as a woman. That was a real moment of courage for her.
I am now going anywhere that I want dressed as Mary Beth, and I am absolutely loving it. It is such a thrill to go anywhere and have people call me Mary Beth.
I lived with her during the summer a couple of years ago. She was so thrilled that she was able to get out and go places and be called Miss Brown rather than Mr. Brown.
Keeping in touch as well as I did, I think I could tell that she came to a clearing. And I know whom to thank.
Mary Beth called me late '97. And her phone call was, "Can I come to your church?" "If you'd like to, sure." "Well, I'm not like most people." "Okay. What's most people?" The most important lesson that this congregation learned from Mary Beth was that all of God's children were welcome in God's church.
So I kept going back because I had experienced something I never had before. I could really feel the warm welcome I received, and in time, the sheer outpouring of love for me.
I remember Mary Beth coming to church one Sunday in a brand new blue dress. It was a neon blue. She'd ordered it from the internet. She was so pretty. And that's when we knew she was finally secure in being a female, being a woman, and dressing and acting, being excited about who she was.
We had just finished our Passover Seder this Holy Week and had a wonderful time, but I remember Mary Beth, the first time she came to a Seder. She had no clue what it was about, only that it was food. And she was very interested in that part of the evening. But we started with a long Seder tradition of readings and sayings and prayers, and we got about 2/3 the way through and we're doing the bitter herbs. And Mary Beth always told you exactly what she was thinking. She said, "When are we going to stop all this talking and get down to eating?"
It makes me so sad that I can't get the SRS, sexual reassignment surgery. The things I would have liked from the SRS is that it would have changed my sexual organs so that I could urinate while sitting down rather than standing up.
Elaine said one of her fondest memories is going out to dinner with Mary Beth after a church service. And Mary Beth said, "I need to go to the restaurant. Which one?" She was eccentric, energetic, and you never knew what was next.
It is the case, I think, that the family, from which Mary Beth stemmed was maybe a little above average in the amount of drive that the members of that family tended to display. And Mary Beth inherited that in full measure.
Mary Beth marked her 70th birthday on February 26, 2005, and passed away on March 10, 2005.